And our next award is the Grand Marshal Award, and I think our Grand Marshal has a thing or two to say about that. Okay, the award is for an 1885 Quadrant Tandem High-Wheel Tricycle, which we have over here, featured, owned by Keith D. Periani. It's all original, found in New Jersey. And it's just an absolute incredible example of history.
You know, I picked this because we're riding into history, and this is where it all began, with the bicycle. This is such an interesting piece, and it's all original, and that's what I love. I love originality, and I love unusual things, and when I saw this today, I just fell in love. I wish it was coming home with me, but I guess he's not going to let it go too easily. But, you know, this tells a story about what people were doing back in the 1800s, thinking of unusual means of transportation, and now we're benefiting from it with all of our motorcycles and all the things we do in life. And the motorcycles wouldn't be here if it wasn't for things like this and the high wheels. So that's important to me, and I know it's important to you. So we're riding into history now with this, and what's unusual about it is that it needs two people to be ridden, because you can't sit on the back and drive it because it's too light in the front. So it's a two-passenger. If you saw the bicycles that they had over there, there was one, how many passengers? Four-passenger bicycle that was on the autodromes, the board track races. And then that went. I mean, there was so much competition going on in the world, and the competition to build new and unusual things. So this is a phenomenal piece of history.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, all you said. This came out of a personal collection out of New Jersey. The gentleman was a longtime collector, and unfortunately he did pass away. And as we're all going to do sooner or later in our lives, we're going to turn our treasures over to someone else. And I'm very, very fortunate to have it in my possession. I've owned it for about 10 years now. And what I liked about it is just exactly what Wayne said. You know, we went through a period of time of restoration. We took a piece like that, we restored it, and said it was good. And that was in the 80s and 90s. And now it's come around that pieces like this don't exist anymore. And that's my appreciation for it. And it is a unique piece. And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I do.
Thank you. I still love everything about it. Is that a wheelie bar in the back?
That is.
That's a wheelie bar in the back. So we always wonder where wheelie bars came from. Here it is, a wheelie bar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You got a trunk? I do.